should be rocking and rolling. I think we're all good. Howdy people, if you're there in the chat, hello. How's it going for you today? I hope it's been a good first 3 days of the week. There's definitely a mod in there. And Sandra, Felix, lovely to see you as always. Ready for some raids? Ready to go raiding. Although, this will crop up in conversation many times. The blocked gym number tonight is really bad. Really, really bad. We've got so many things covered that completely cover the raid hour, so it's not even like we'll get a late spawn. They are completely it's so annoying. At least Ealing Green North should have a late air catch, but those four, which are prime gyms for our raid hour circuit, are done, are completely done, which is really annoying. So I have to do our best, people. Ruby May, good to see you in the stream. Jerry, hello as always, mate. Hope you're good. And you know what, we've got time to burn. I haven't raided with Helix 33000, community ambassador over in the Netherlands. Why not go raiding with him a little bit? Mike Griffin, good to see you as always, and on the raid squad for tonight. Let's see if Zapdos is going to play nice for you. Leon, good to see you. You and Lindsay are here and ready. Fantastic. Hope you can get a shiny. Hope you get shiny luck. Thank you very much. Down for 2 raids max, if you can please. No worries. I've got you on the friends list, of course, man. And Linz as well. All good and ready. Hopefully there's plenty of shiny luck tonight, because I seem to remember the last raid hour was pretty flat and dead. Maybe Zapdos is going to be nicer. I will say I've done like a handful of Zapdos raids since it came back. And got a 98 already. Zapdos, it really should mean I'm Team Instinct, to be honest, because I have 200% Zapdos, 4 shiny 98s, 3 regular 98%ers, I've had to transfer them, and 2 or 3 decent IV shadows of this thing. So Zapdos, I need XL candy for it, so we're running the Mega Aerodactyl to provide both the damage boost for rock types, plus the flying type boost candy, plus it's windy boosted today, so we're going to be hopefully looking for 2519 CP. Mermaid Lovely, good to see you in the stream. You already have the shiny. Yes, I have plenty of these shinies, thankfully. Although I didn't get it way back when it was first released, 2018, for a raid day. I'd never got it, but I got a 100%er on that one. Then when it came back, I think later in 2019, then I got the shiny of it. Possibly the worst shiny of the Kanto bird trio, but it's a little bit easy to tell these days. Back in the day, it seemed the colour difference wasn't as profound as it used to be. You basically need it to be much more saturated. So Lepathy97 is on the raid squad for tonight. Good to see you, mate. And Sue, Hermes Ninja, lovely to see you. Hope you're having a good day. And yes, I'm hoping it's been windy boost the entire day, which is accurate. It is quite windy, but it's quite nice sunny weather today, which I'm very happy with. So 2519 is the 100% CP. The other thing with Zapdos, and obviously it's been in the raids for 4 or 5 days now, you may know, but it's quite irritating to catch sometimes. It zips around the screen, which when it does that, it means you can't actually throw the Pokeball at it because it doesn't land. 2455 all the way from the Netherlands, unfortunately, is not going to be terribly good. VG, good evening to you. Lovely to see you. Max CP, I'm not sure, but we can check the 100%ers because I think they're level 50. Style Point, oh, very nice. Mac Fluve, good evening to you. Welcome in. So this is not the shiny. You need it to be much more saturated, much more orange beak and feet. That's the best way to tell. Not a difficult excellent to hit when it's stationary, but as soon as it starts moving around, it can be very annoying. But if a first ball catch comes your way, that's what you want. 5XL candy, beautiful. And what we'll do now is we'll go and seal Zapdos. Because, did I max my hundos to level 50? Now, see, it's not even level 50, my hundo. 3987 is the level 50 maxed out CP. The other thing with Zapdos is you need an elite fast TM to get Thundershock onto it. Because the regular one Charge Beam, its regular fast move, is pretty terrible. So, but I chose maxing out a Shadow. This one's been maxed out. I chose maxing this 93% Shadow, which I got from a raid last year. That got priority for maxing ahead of the Hundos. But we have a couple of the Galarian forms as well. Obviously, they're not in raids as of yet. At some point in the future, they very well... They could be, we don't know. I've even got this decent 96% Shadow from GoFest 2020 to work on maxing. Well, that's it. I've got, look at these. That's the shiny there. Shiny 98. And we've got a bunch of those. Look, one from local, one from America somewhere. Is it 3 or 4 98s? Then there's a 98% there, legacy. There's quite a good collection there. I feel like the chap stopped. Possibly, yes. There we go. But that's why we're here, folks. We're here to raid some Zapdos and see how it goes down. Now there's more people in the stream. JJ Kit, good to see you in the stream. Welcome. Thank you very much for the shine luck and sending that right through to everybody else as well. We have a lot of block gyms. There's a lot of block gyms tonight. And they're so comprehensively blocked that they're blocked for the first section of the raid and they're blocked for the second half of the raid hour, which is really irritating. And I still don't know why, after all of these years of having raid hours, they don't just clear it for the raid hour. Seriously, how difficult would it be to stop the raid spawning from 5 PM onwards? Or technically 4 PM. Let them last eggs hatch at 5 PM. And that's the way to go. So we're going to have to walk around a bit to get our raids in, because there's 1, 2 gyms that are free, and then we'll have to run over to Lammas, I think, for 2 or 3 or 4, and then Walpole, and then Town Hall. I think we're going to go that way. We'll go down the road, around Lammas, up through Pond, and then come back, because we can't venture up towards the station due to poor phone connection. The other thing we're hoping to get from tonight is some rare XL candy, which I don't have any of. Glacier Dragons, hello, welcome in. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Hope you're all good. We literally need 9 rare XL candy to get this up to level 50. It's so close. The Anaris is so close. Carlos Silva, good to see you in the stream. That is 6 o'clock. The raid should start hatching now. The Italian, Francesco, good to see you, my man. How's it going? Are we going to have to restart the game? No, there's Zapdos, right. We're obviously going to speed run through these raids as much as we can do. We want to hit as many as we can because there's only 25 minutes on the timer. We've got to rock and roll. Grab that shundo. Look, fingers crossed, man, because you know my luck with Zapdos. But we have the squad of people who are ready for the raid hour. There we go. Pinged. Manchester Transit. Hello, yes. Bus driver 45, previously known as. Good to see you. Great to see you back on the raid game as well. And Mushroom. Hello, yes. Good to see you back in the stream, back to back. Pringle Gaming. Wonderful to see you in too. Hope you're good. And Sammy's in the stream as well. Fantastic. Fantastic. Lovely to have you all joining us. I mean, theoretically, if we wanted to go Ultimate Attacker, we could rock and roll with Mega Diancie, but we want the XL Candy for the flying types. That is what we're after. XL Candy for the Zapdos and XL Rare Candy for our Enamorous. Now we've sent that out, so let's send Jerry, Batman of Texas, Barside, let's send one to Christian and Sue, because you have quite good luck with Zapdos as well. I assume it's Barside too who's maxed out, because he usually is. I can't blame him. Lince pop in as well. There we go. Fantastic. Peach Stuffins, hello, good to see you. Been a little while, love to see you back in the stream. Hope you're good. And Lyra Bear, lovely to have you popping into stream as well. Hope you're doing good too. Have they announced Scorching something? Hang on. Scorching Steps. Oh, okay, I'm interested. 21st of June to Okay, so it's interesting they've announced that, obviously ahead of Shiny Larvesta. Oh my god, how are they going to do that? How's that working? 2-kilometer eggs, 5-kilometer eggs. Oh, that's going to be a pain. Oh, that's going to be tricky. Because it's not in research, so that's an egg hatch event. There's not even any... Are there any wild spawns? Increased chance to encounter Shiny Slugma and Shiny Litleo. Good to get the male. Half egg distance and quarter egg distance for the first 3 eggs hatched during the event using the Wiggler. Okay. Aloha, the Wolverine. Good to see you in the streamer, man. How is your day going? Yes, we just saw the news release. Shiny Larvesta for Scorching Sands, or Scorching Steps, sorry, Scorching Steps. But, again, it's another event with no wild spawns, which I really don't like. I really don't like those types of events. But, I mean, very much a fire type. Charcadet with an increased boost on the eggs, which is no bad thing. 2-kilometer, it's literally egg hatching and field research. We had an event like that not too long ago in the previous season. Anyway, I'm going to focus on the Zapdos race, because now we know that that's coming. In the interim between the Go Fest in Madrid, that many people are going to be at, and the what's it called? The Elite Raids from Mega Rayquaza. Spoke too soon, rip eggs. It's another egg-focused event. I don't mind egg-focused events, but if you put wild spawns alongside them, it kind of nerfs the pain. 1972. Okay, so it's not windy boosted anymore, of course. The 1 hour of the whole day we want a windy boost, and now it's not. So people, you'd be looking for 2015. 2015 CP is the magic number for your 100% IV Zapdos. Sue with the most damage, look at that. And Telepathy rocking the T-Rex. I highly rate that. Not a shiny here, unfortunately, in 1972. It's very midfield. But hopefully, it could be an easy catch. JK, thank you very much for the shiny luck. Hope all is good with you. Lovely to have you popping in a stream as well. Hit the excellent. Back to work. Good luck, Francesco. Hopefully the workday ends soon, because it's already 6:05. See, that's its sort of zippy movement animation. It doesn't float. I'll take a Kyogre floating from side to side any day of the week. That zipping around thing is one of the most irritating things in the game. Because when it's zipping around, it's at the top of the screen. You physically cannot hit the thing with the Pokeball. Dead 2-star here, unfortunately. Oh, and a Beldum. I'll have a Beldum check. It's not shiny. And a quick check at the Trico. There's not blue, but we are going to rock and roll straight into the next raid. Who got what? If you were in that raid with me there, shout out your CPs or what you managed to pick up. I always have a feeling the chat freezes. Yeah, there we go. I knew the chat had frozen. 1955 regular for Sue. 1997, not a bad year. The odds for Larvesta must better be good. Fingers crossed, but they seem to be in a smaller egg pool than they were when it was first released. 1979, not shiny for Manchester Transit, about the same level as me on that old IV range. Right, straight away we're going to invite some Patreon peeps and see who we could potentially go lucky for. Let's invite BCM Brain, Lampinius, Lothe, Lyra Bear, come and join us for a raid, and Master Laxus is online. Good stuff. Gee, probably knowing this, probably the same odds knowing Niantic antics. They're not going to give that Larvesta to you easy, that's for sure. But Larvesta and Volcarona are actually okay. They're okay fire and bug type Pokemon. I think Volcarona is actually somewhat decent, particularly as a fire, I believe. I never use it because I never got a good one. I have evolved a lucky one for the Pokédex, but Charcadet being boosted in eggs, considering that was released not too long ago, actually earlier in the year. 4XLs though, happy to take that. Can you say how good the merch looks? I think you might have to buy or give Francesco a little compliment on that one, because yeah, his design is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely fabulous. But no, I can say it sort of face to face as it were. I'll say it in New York again. But thank you very much for buying the merch. Copping some of the New York merch. Andrew Crow, the Wolverine. It's nice to see it how it looks in the flesh, because obviously I only see it on the display until I actually get a physical copy of it. The New York design's fantastic. I need to order some very soon, and I'm about to order some New York stickers as well. So if you find me in New York, or if you come down for the Global Go Fest, I'll have some New York stickers with a nice pixie dust vibe. But we're nearly in on this raid. I swear I invited 2 batches of people. In case it's a random person. Lee Barber, thank you for the raid invite. You're very welcome. 1978, so you're on the same wavelength as me with the IVs, non-shiny. So no shinies from that raid at all. That's a bit BS. Goodness me. Anywho, we're going from this raid and we're going to hopefully hot-foot it down to Lammas and get another bunch done. Avoid Paul, welcome to the stream. Henrique, welcome in. Gun Pikmin, welcome in. Mike Griffin not had an invite so far. Try restarting the game, mate, because I've definitely pinged those 2 invites through. So just give it a little restart. Restarting the game seems to be common practice these days. Restarting the game to get your showcase rewards, restarting the game in case it's a bug, restart the game because your eggs are broken. Goodness me. Yes, no friend codes in chat, please. So I'm inviting my Patreon squad supporters and a few people who are added through YouTube comments on a specific video. That's how I run the channel here. It means that people who watch and support the content can get something back, as it were, if they want to join for a raid. The one that will follow, the next raid hour is actually going to be Incarnate Form Landorus. That will be next week's raid hour, and you'll need to drop a comment with your in-game name and your friend code onto the Gumi Com Day video, which will be dropping on Sunday evening. So if you're new, stick around, subscribe, and follow the content, because there's always a video goes up on the weekend that prompts you guys to say, hey, if you fancy joining for the raid hour, you can comment on that specific video. And then I go through and add people on the day of the raid hour. Good to see Diancie getting used, actually. Finally. Javolo, good to see you in the stream. Hope you're good. Right, 1 Zapdos in the bin. 2015. 2015 is the magic number. We got 1988. Not fantastic, but it could be worse. But I'm always annoyed by the lack of rare XL candy that comes from raid hours. Loathe 8 with the most damage and bus driver. 40-45. Nice final strike there. Maki Itaki, good to see you in the stream. Welcome in. What was this? Takia. Definitely don't use ground types versus Zapdos. Your best counters for Zapdos, this isn't a shiny, unfortunately. So you need to use Ice and Rock. Ice and Rock are this Pokemon's weakness, because the flying cancels out the ground type weakness, and obviously it's electric itself, which cancels out his own electric weakness. So too little typings to utilise. It means you can streamline the counters a bit better. Oh, we had a fresh Patreon member join. Hey, thank you very much. Who was that? Michaela. Is that Michaela? Thank you very much for joining the Patreon squad. I will check that out straight away after the raid hour. Big welcome. Thank you so much for choosing to support the channel at a higher level. Really do appreciate it. There's the catch. Fantastic. 1988 is not the year I was born in. We need to look into the 1990s for that. But, oh, we've got 4 2Ks. Things couldn't be better. Fantastic. Not a shiny Togepi. Not a shiny Smoochum. And not a shiny Togepi. Grand. And they're all fairly rubbish, but we'll come to that later. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. We've got a nice little loop pitch. You know what? We're going to stay down here and do these 4. Love the KFC chicken Zapdos form. I like the Galarian form, actually. The Zapdos I really like the glaring form, but the shiny of it, it becomes the colour palette of the Kanto one. So the shiny of the glaring one actually becomes like yellow. Right, let's invite these peeps here. Hopefully, Mike, the invite comes through. Yes, we've got a double Michaela. Just Michaela with different spelling. Not shiny 1991 for Manchester Transit, so he is in the 1990s, but not quite the right year. Good stuff. 2003, not shiny. 1968 for telepathy. That's pretty rough. What was the colours on shiny Zapdos? So the Kanto one that we're raiding, the shiny is like a bit more saturated. It's the same colour palette, but it's more vibrant and saturated. So you need to look for a deeper orange on the beak. That's the best way to describe it. Pokérex, Pavnoko, Sandpiper, shiny Akimum, come join us, and the Wolverine. Let's go. Leon, it ran, did it? How dare it? Hopefully it wasn't a particularly good one. I always find that the bad IV ones seem to run away a bit more frequently. 1958 for VGE. Oof. I did see somebody comment saying they got shiny Makuhita. Congrats yesterday. That was a spotlight hour for it. Good stuff for picking it up. And shiny Eevee. Congrats, Aurelia. Which evolution should you do? That entirely depends really on, is it a good shiny? Is it 3-star? Otherwise you can kind of pick and choose to evolve which one you fancy. Which one do you like the most? My favourite evolution is Leafeon, which you need the Mossy Lure for. Congrats, Aaron, on grabbing the shiny Zapdos. I wouldn't say it's too rare, to be honest. It has been in the game for a little while, and it's a 1 in 20 ratio, but it's really cool to pick up the shiny. And Zapdos is a very good Pokemon. So congrats. There we go. Goodness me, what currency is that? DKK. I'm going to look at that a bit later, Michaela. Thankfully, we're on top of the next gym. When this Lammas circuit works out, you can get 4 gyms in, and it's really, really good. Here we go. 7 peeps in. Just got the shiny Henrique, I assume you mean Charmander. Is it Charmander? Because Charmeleon can't be shiny. It's one of those Niantic things where the mid stage of a Pokemon, despite the base form and the 3rd tier form being able to be shiny, the middle one can't be. It would be quite nice if we could find shiny Charmeleon, Ivysaur, Grovyle, etc. in the wild, since we can get the shiny form of their 3rd stage evolutions. Come on, Zapdos nearly in the bin. Remember, we'll be looking for 2015. 2015, the nice magical number. We're making some good progress. 3rd raid in 15 minutes, considering we're walking between the gym locations. Let's go, people. 2015. 1975. Oh dear. Level up with Tom Baker and shiny Akibum. Lovely stuff. Did we get any? No rare XL candy. I'm sure they nerf it during raid hour, because I always seem to get 1 or 2 in the raids that we do immediately after 7 o'clock. Good luck for your shiny, because that is not it. That is not the shiny. And stop zipping around, you son of a gun. Just the worst. Not a first ball catch, sadly. That would have been nice. I'm going to demonstrate. Oh, I managed to somehow hit it. That's actually mad. The chat froze again. Why? Madness. 1957. Ouch for Mike Griffin. That is very much an ouch. Goodness me. Is that year you were born? Not backtracking now, but we got it caught, so we're going to jump straight into this one now. 8 minutes on the clock. Let's go. straight in there. And we'll invite the peeps from the YouTube side of things. Invites coming your way. They should ping through. First ball straight to the trash. Nice. Sometimes it's that got to go that way, telepathy. Go and pick me. Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. Sandra Felix in the 1971 on the same IV range as me. 1984 for the Wolverine. 1948 for telepathy. That's got to be one of the worst, surely. I know you said it was bad. How many shinies have we got? Currently in the storage, we have just about 4,000 shinies. But we have transferred about 4,000 over the years as well. If you go and check out the last couple of videos, our shiny luck over the weekend was actually ridiculous. It was just, I've never had quite good that RNG quite that good. Who have we not got into a raid? Let's invite Sammy and RJ Robiri. Come on. Have we gotten a Honda or a shiny? Yes. Not of this Pokemon, but we've only been live streaming for about 18 minutes. This is raid number 4. $4,000. But that is playing the game pretty much non-stop for 8 years. Every community day. And back in the day, some of those com days when they were 6 hours, you could pick up 80 or 90 shinies. I think my best shiny haul would have been probably the December com day weekend that we have, where we can get another go at all the shinies. On the one that was 2021, I picked up 100, I think it might have been close to 180 shinies over 2 days. Here we go. 7 peeps in. Thank you for joining, everybody. McFloofy rocking those Naganadel wings. Nice. Emolga 3 different ways. I know. Emolga in every way it was available. That's never happened ever. And the fact that it was the final egg of the event, last 7k, delivered a tiny shiny, it was just ridiculous. Who was the first shiny? My first shiny I got, because back in the day, the first one that ever got released was Magikarp, and I picked up a shiny Magikarp in 2017. I think 3 weeks after the event had concluded. It was the Water Festival event of 2017, and I got a Magikarp randomly off of a lure when I was having a pub lunch back in uni. They match the body. Gotta be done. Gotta be done. We are currently raiding Zapdos, the Kanto form. And we actually have three Galarian Zapdos to our account's name. I ask you guys if you could not post your friend codes in the chat, because I'm not adding people from chat to raid, but if you do want to add people to do raids, either internationally, have people join your local raids, or add people from across the globe for the sake of XP gains, the postcards, the Pavilion medals, etc., definitely jump into my Discord server, because there's a fantastic global community in there. And to be honest, this Go Fair season, you're going to need those international friends to go and get the Xurkitree, Buzzwole and Pheromosa raids, the ones that are not in your regions, including Katana and Celesteela, and then Stakataka and Blacephalon. Ooh, rare XL candy. Nice. We got 1960 on this one, which is the worst one so far, but 1991 for telepathy. Getting up there. Banana King, great name, and final striking it. Probably bad IV equals shiny? No, sadly not. No Sparkle Joy. I wonder if we will be able to squeeze this final raid in before we have a bit of a reset, unfortunately, unless that one has a bit more time left on it. Which ain't too bad. Sammy with a 1966, so we're in the same bracket on those IVs. Obviously can't show the Galarian Zapdos just yet because we're raiding the Kanto one. Randy, hello there. How are you faring with the good old jet lag? Good to see you, my man. There's the catch. Fantastic. I think we might be able to squeeze both the raids in. If that one has enough time on it. This has 3 minutes. And that one has 6. Oh, we're good. We are so good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's get those invites going. So we'll invite some Patreon people first. Jerry, Charlie, Lucy, come and join. Dunkers and Sue as well. There we go. Oh, you know, terrible. Didn't sleep last night until 5:30 a.m. for 2 hours, man. It's going to be a long row because that's such a big time jump, isn't it? Absolutely massive. Hope you can rest and recuperate as much as is needed, mate, on that one, because that's wild. There we go, 5 peeps in, and then we'll invite the YouTube comments. And I love how it's recommending me like an almost dead Rhyperia. Here, have a counter that's really good, but is pretty terribly dead. There we go. It'll correct itself by Madrid. Thankfully, Madrid isn't, I guess, as serious a time jump. It's a bit more manageable, but coming all the way from Japan back to America, that is crazy. Crazy big time jump. Here we go. Lovely stuff. I'm going to revive stuff with regular revives because we want to burn items. I've been editing the podcast. Episode 174 of Incensed Podcast is edited. I need to put the social media pictures up, but it's fully edited inside of about 6 and a bit hours. So that was my day. Leon, 1982 ran again. Oh, sorry to hear. Double runner. That is pretty unfortunate luck there. But 1982 isn't amazing, so I guess take some solace in that. 2015 is the good old magical number. Which community day did you like the most? Oh, throwing it back, Gibble. Gibble Community Day for me will always hold a special place in my heart, because that was a 6-hour community day. That was the first Com Day event that Ian Waterfall and I played together. It was a beautiful, gorgeous, sunny day, and I came away with 86 shiny from that one. Plus, we had some hundos and stuff over the day, and caught like 2.4k Gibble or something crazy. It was a wild community day, that one, and I think it was triple XP. It wasn't triple Stardust, but we went absolutely gun ho on that one. Ka-ching. That guy Jay, how hyped are you for Shiny Larvesta dropping? Honestly, a bit mid, just because we know that the egg grind is going to be painful, but it's a cool shiny to drop in the game. And shiny Volcarona is going to look real good. But interesting that, once again, I said this when the news just dropped at the beginning of the stream, I'm not a fan of Pokemon Go events that don't feature wild spawns, because, you know, there's no Go Fest going over that period of time, so there's no themed spawns. It's just kind of a bit dead. Whereas it's just now eggs and field research tasks to chase, and I'm never a fan of those style of events because you can't grind. You just have to hope that when you walk, you hatch them. We got 1977, which is trash. Absolute trash, but almost best friends with Boris, and those were some terrible, terrible rewards. Good luck for your shiny, people. Good luck for your shiny. Oh, that is the shiny. There you go, people. That's the shiny Zapdos. You see what I mean with the extra saturation on the colour palette? Bagged the sparkly one, people. 1962 regular for Sue. 1979 for Telepathy. Sorry, people, I think I've nabbed the first shiny of our raid session. Come on. Shiny just tuned in. Very nice indeed. 4XL. This is a good one for a lucky trade, but God, 89%er. 89% of that one. But we're at 200 XL candy. We've got to jump into this one straight away because otherwise it's going to despawn. Let's go. And then we have our intermission. So let's invite some Patreon people. Oh, what was it? Crimson Camera we haven't raided with tonight so far. Lyra Bear, Lampinius, Lince, Master Laxus. There we go. How many shiny legendary birds do you have? Oh, I do not know off the top of my head. I do not know. I tend to keep all the shinies because I'd like to lucky trade them. We've even got the Shadow Shiny Kanto birds and stuff like that as well. Thank you very much for the congrats, people. Back-to-back shiny. Mike, did I miss your last shiny? If I missed your last shiny, I do apologise, but 2001, you're 14 CP off the hundo with that one. So if you've got a shiny of it, that's got to be a shiny 96 or something. Let us know, because that's fantastic. That's absolutely awesome. I'm going to invite Albert, because we'll see him in New York, I think. I did. I deeply apologise, Mike. Considering you must have got the first shiny of the stream in that case. So hard to catch. They are irritating to catch, Zapdos, because they do that zippy around animation. Some of these flying type legendaries are a right old pain. But 5 of us will easily take this down. Last pass, telepathy. Thank you for burning the passes with us tonight. And yeah, sorry no shiny luck, and some very mediocre IVs were delivered your way, but hey, good to have you on board as always, man. So that's a 93er, but 15 attack shiny, mate. My Griffin, that's probably the best pull of the stream so far. Congratulations. Renoir, good to see you in the stream. If I missed you entering, welcome in. And already joined the Discord yesterday, already made 2 friends. There's plenty more people to add in the Discord, but fantastic. I would definitely recommend, if you're here and searching for raids, searching for in-game friends, etc., don't have a community locally around where you are, my Discord server is a very, very lovely community of people from all time zones, all regions, and it's going to be a really good way, particularly for Global Go Fest, or if there are regional raid bosses, or if you need to claim those Pavilion patterns, etc., for gifts and postcards. If you want 7-kilometer eggs from other parts of the world, it's going to be one of the best places to make those international friends. And it was originally set up back in the days of COVID, when we had the international raid remote system, and we had unlimited remotes. Those were fun times. Those were very fun times. But now we're obviously restricted. But I have a suspicion, people, Global Go Fest will have a no remote raid cap, much like Global Senator had no remote raid cap. So best to prepare yourself and add some people now, because you've still got 2 months to get them to ultra friends and some way towards best friends. It's going to be the best thing. Quincy, good to see you back in the stream. Welcome, welcome. We're currently taking down what is our 6th Zapdos raid of the raid hour, and the last raid we bagged the shiny, and so did Mike. Mike bagged a 93% shiny, which is banging. I would like to see 2015, obviously 100% CP. 2015, and if it could be sparkly as well, that'd be wonderful. Sue, don't you have a shundo Zapdos? All remotes gone now. Lee Barber, thank you very much for choosing to burn those excessively and overly priced remote raid passes with us. But awesome to have you on board. Sorry for the no shiny luck, but managed to get my first 2 Zapdos. Hey, glad to have provided some raids. Great to have had you with us. I mean, that's the thing, is there's no restriction on that sort of thing. So if we do it again for next raid hour with Incarnate Landorus, you can always put your name down for it. It will be the community day video for Gumi that drops on Sunday evening. That'll be the one where I'll say, hey, if you want to join for the Landorus raid hour happening next Wednesday, pop a comment there. That's always the best way to do it. Which is the most valuable of the legendary trio for their shiny version? I would argue Moltres is probably the best, because it has double use. It's a really good fire type and a really good flying type attacker. Whereas Articuno is only really good as an ice type when it's a shadow variant. I mean, obviously Moltres is better as a shadow, but even the regular form isn't too bad. And Zapdos is good as an electric type, but not overly good as a flying type. 1985. So not 100% CP. We are in fact 30 CP off of the hundo. But no rare XL candy. That's a shame. Who got what on the board? Lyra Bear getting the final strike. Thank you for popping in and burning a pass. It's not back-to-back shiny, so we can catch this one, and hopefully these gyms should have reset by now. See, once it's up there, you can't actually hit the damn thing. It is impossible. Sue has 2 Shundo Zapdos. Wild. Caught them both in the same week. I'm waiting for that raid RNG. I'm hoping GoFest. If we can get GoFest Shundo vibes for the raids, that'd be great. 1966, not shiny. Good year for football, though. Yes. Master 27 would concur on that fact. 1996. Almost the correct year for me. But Lyra Bear, congrats. 3 XL candy. And these have all reset, but this one hasn't.
No.
So, honestly, GoFest raids will be fire. Yes, they will be. Can't believe there's an Alolan Geodude in raids. Like, seriously. So imagine that one's going to reset soon. When will it reset? Otherwise, I'm going to start meandering down to the next gym. And make sure everything's revived and ready to raid. Come on. And slowly start walking away from it. Give us the spawn. I can't believe it went to partly cloudy weather. It's like the 1 hour of the day it hasn't been windy boosted. That will be like another 5-minute refresh, so maybe we'll come back off. There you go. Just as I'm about to get out of range, it spawns in. Perfect. Right, let's get this raid rocking and rolling and see what's going on. Crimson Camera, lovely to see you in the stream. 96%er. Ooh, very nice catch right there. I know people might be maxed, but I'm going to ping them invites anyway. And then we can ping... is anybody on the YouTube creator scene wanting to jump in? Maybe Jeroen. Jeroen likes a raid or two. Belgian content creator. Very good story-themed shorts and stuff he does. Great challenges. Yeah, 15, 13 is a really solid Zapdos. Crimson Camera, congratulations on the amazing catch. A Mushroom convinced my parents to go to Ealing for Global. Will you be there Saturday and Sunday? I will be there both days. Fantastic. Great that you and your parents can come and join us for the event. Let's hope it's going to be a really, really good weekend. Fantastic. And some Patreon people. Charlie, Lucy, Christian. Let's get Crimson Camera in there, and we'll go down the list a little bit. See who's there. Shiny Aki Mum and Sammy will have to be on the next invite if we just type in SYY89. Perfect. Invite sent. I think I might open it just to public in case there's some stragglers dotted around. If we get a Shundo for free, which would it be? For me, I picked my Shundo Trico. Trico's my favourite Pokemon. It's also my favourite shiny because I'm a big fan of that sort of almost chrome blue. Fantastic. And if I can get a Shundo of that, it would be amazing. But I never ever seem to burn my lucky trades on it. I always prefer to do legendary raid attackers that are kind of meta relevant and shiny. So that's why I'm saving some lucky trades. I'm lucky friends with 4 people who were at Sendai GoFest who could give me a shiny Zerkatry. So I need to go and harass Zoe 2 Dots, Cricket 23, JT Valor, and thankfully Randy has very kindly offered to save one for me. And we need to haggle on what is worthy in my account to hand back. PTG, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Currently being blinded by the sun, but that's fine. I'll take the sunshine. Having been sat in all day editing the podcast episode for this week, it's a really good listen, this one. Having worked my way through and edited it, it has a really, really fun flow and vibe. So I definitely recommend dropping a download to the Incensed podcast. We've been going for 173 weeks. This will be 174. And we've never missed a week, including the ones videoed at live GoFests. Lord and Saviour Chimchar. Chimchar's the one thing I would not like a Shundo of. That is my least favourite Pokemon, I'm afraid. Once tried to defeat Zapdos by myself and got toasted. Oh dear. Yes, so There are only a very few select raid bosses that are tier 5s that you can solo by yourself. Things like Attack Form Deoxys, Genesect, and other ones that have double weaknesses, but you need seriously good counters, and I mean top tier Mega and Shadows. If you're lower level, you definitely need more people to take these down. Well, that's the first time I've seen Stack Attacker in a raid. Michael Durr, congrats on nabbing your shiny the other day. Nicely done. Come on. Here we go. Guzzlord, yes, there's another one. There's an easy solo. Thank you for the reminder on that one, CEO. Best of luck, everybody who's in that raid. 1985 again. Back to back. CPs and no Rexel Candy once again. Good luck for your shinies, people. This isn't a shiny. Kevin, hello. Lovely to see you, my man. How's it going over your side of the English channel? How was your raid out if you were out and about to do it? Oh, first ball catch. There's something about Zapdos that just works. It's always worked with this account. I have the most catches with Galarian Zapdos, and Kanto Zapdos is the only one of the birds that has given me hundos. I mean multiple hundos through raids and more shiny luck. Shiny 98s and the best luck with the shadows as well. Just I should really be Team Instinct, but I can't bring myself to do that, having been Team Valor for so many years. Who can we invite? See if Claudia will jump in, try and get lucky friends. 1938. Sammy, is that possibly the worst? Is that the Tendo? There very well could be. Oh dear, oh dear. 1951 for Sandra, but not shiny, unfortunately. Goodness me. 1968 for Mike. Right, let's ping those invites out. Alex Cherry. Let's go. Lucy Silver we haven't raided with yet today. And let's go. Let's see if Maz will join. Where are we at? Here. There we go. Have I invited you to a raid yet? I feel like I pinged one invite but maybe it didn't go through. Just remind me, because otherwise I'll send you an invite for the next one. Let's open it up to public. 1985. Oh, snap. Sorry. You have to excuse me. The sort of hay fever congestion has very much been with me the last sort of week or so. Not fun. 1985 Crimson Camera. You and me, Snap IVs. So excited for next week. I'm very jealous. I'd love to be going to Madrid to join you all, but unfortunately prior plans are in place. I'll be doing whatever it's called, Spelunker's Cove. That event's going to be happening while I'm on the beach. It'll be great. Charlie Lucy, hey, you're very welcome for the invites. 1997 and 1979. Oh dear. 1997's not too bad. Very welcome for the invites as always. Hope you're good and no shiny luck. I'd rather be delivering more shinies to people.
Oh, I'm not scared.
Didn't get the invite, already restarted. Oh, for goodness sake, really? I did see there was an article that was compiled of reviews on app stores of bugs and things like that that people had submitted, and Pokemon Go was voted the most buggy game, like the most bugged game available on mobile of 2023 by a huge margin. So that says something. Just on my XLs for the shundo. On the XL grind, but you've got something vastly better to max than I do. Any shinies yet? Mr. Mooseman, good to see you in the stream. Yes, we pulled in a shiny 2 raids ago, which is very cool. It wasn't the best IV, it was 10, 15, 15, but sparkly Zapdos nonetheless. Congrats on the shiny Growlithe from Pokemon Sleep, Andrew Rudd. Very nice. Bugimon Go. Oh my goodness me. The new AR game where only bug type Pokemon Pokemon are featured. Can you imagine NSC? It's one of the worst types in the game. Just, although I wouldn't mind that considering I've got a Shundo Caterpie on the weekend. Bug types and nothing else. Then they'd have to put Larvesta in the wild. Come on. Zapdos done and dusted. Good luck for your 2015. 1995. That is my year. That is actually my year, people. Can this one be shiny? If we can get a shiny 1995. With Final Strike. Come on. Not shiny, unfortunately, but yeah. 1995, there we go. Wilson, good to see you. The itch to raid has never been so strong with this one. I've never maxed out my Shadow Hundo Zapdos. Dude, you should definitely get back in the raiding game. When it floats up like that, it's impossible to hit it. $1979 for VGE, 1981, and another non-shiny 1968. For Mike Griffin. Come on. Stop moving around, Zapdos. I didn't intend to throw the Pokeball at that time. Of course it attacks. Okay, let's go for the excellent. Go back-to-back excellence, easy. I know you meant bugs as in lag, but I kind of took it a step further, Renoir, just to have some fun with it. 4XL for the catch. We know that's not very good, but we're going to jump straight into this next one. And go, go, go. We'll just send these invites down, and then we'll have a little idea what the chat is saying. So some Patreon people. Borisu, Lampinius, Lothe, McFloofy, come and join. Right, what's going on? 1995 was queuing outside Woolworths. Oh, good old Woolworths, remember them. And midnight for PS1, goodness me. Only a couple more days till Visored Slack Off, McFloofy. I'm on my wavelength. I cannot wait for that event. It's going to be a big one because that Friday into Saturday, 24-hour challenge. We're bringing back 24-hour challenges to the channel. First one since November of last year. Very excited. I want that costume shiny family. I want it badly. Plus the shiny Kamala release, great. And there's a few more interesting spawns along with it. So if you don't already, follow me on Instagram. Because on Instagram, when these 24-hour challenges happen, I put up the live coverage of the thing happening at the time. So you can get like a preview of what's going on. Okay, invites have been pinged. Lovely stuff. Charlie Lucy, good. Not Charlie Lucy, sorry. Charlie Todd, another Charlie. Good to see you in the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just managed to jump on the stream. Any luck so far? Yes, we've managed to nab the shiny a couple of raids ago, which is great, but no amazing IVs, unfortunately. No dished out hundos to other people. My Griffin's out of passes, as always. Thank you for including me. We'll remove now. There we go. That's the sentence structure. As always, mate, thank you very much for choosing to burn the remotes on these streams. And hey, I'm glad I delivered some shiny luck to you for once. And a decent IV shiny too, which is actually very, very nice. So, congratulations. Dehanda, welcome to the stream. And who else are we missing? We're missing some other people. Adrian, welcome into the stream too. Thanks for tuning in, choosing to check out the raid stream. We got the potential for a couple more raids because the raids will stop happening in about 9 minutes. Yeah, I'm looking forward. The 24-hour challenge. Now that the weather's a bit nice, the days are longer as well. I'm very much looking forward to this one. We're going to go maximum. Max out on the research task, the wild spawns. I can't remember if that event had eggs. I don't think it does, but we've got to get the costume shiny family done as much as we can do. The date today is the 5th of June. Lindsay has one more pass. Okay, noted. Thank you very much, Leon, for letting me know. Good stuff. I'm going to loiter around here because I think we've got one more. Cool. I'll try and remember that, Leon, in my brain. Get this Zapdos done and dusted. Hope for 2015. 2015, the non-boosted 100% IVCP. Come on. 1980. We're a long way off of it. And no Rose Candy once again. Right, good luck for your shine, people, because that is not it, with some nice lag in the side of it. Great. I'm not adding people from chat, but Adrian, if you want to jump to my Discord's a great place to add people from across the world and get those international friends for the Pavilion postcards and stuff like that, plus the international raid game. Definitely recommend jumping in the Discord and adding some people from there. And Wilson, thank you very much for the super chat, my friend. Next batch of raid passes on me, Mr. Milo. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate the support as always and sticking with. And I would try and push you to do your old raid game because a Shadow Hundo, you need 360 XL candy, my friend. And Zapdos is only here for another 5 days. It disappears June the 10th. Right, 6 minutes. It's going to be a tall order to get more raids in. So, let's crack on and send these invites out. Right, Patreon people, let's not forget anybody. So Charlie Todd, come and join us. Lyra Bear, come and join us. Where's Linz, Ray K, and Randy, who did a Cleavor instead of Zapdos and got the shiny. Congrats, mate, on the sparkly one. The interesting green shiny, actually. I quite like Cleavor. You know, it's one of those split regional evolutions. Fairly interesting Pokemon. Shall we have a look? We'll have a look at the Zapdos collection once the raid hour is concluded, because we've only got about 6 minutes left to raid. Come to think of it, have a Shundo Cleavor too. That's what a raid day will do for you. But I would say, look, looking at it, even though I got a Shundo recently, it's like I look at other people's Shundo collections and I'm like, I am seriously slacking. Seriously slacking on the old, the number of Shundos. It feels like, anyway. Okay. Can we ping out more invites? Let's see. How lucky can we get? There we go. Maxed. Let's go. And it's that old thing of Pokemon Go. Why is it put a 98% level 40 Rhyperior ahead of a Hundo level 51? And more to the point, a level 50 Shadow 96 Tyranitar. Come on. I do not have a Shundo Zapdos, unfortunately. We're trying, because RNG on Zapdos is quite good. Back in the day, we've had 200%ers, we've had a bunch of shiny 98%s. Which are functional Shundos still work because they're 14 HP. Shadow 93 that's level 50, and Shadow 96 from GoFest back in the day, as well as some good IV luck with the old Galarian form too. I think the most recent Galarian bird catch we got was an 87 15 attack Zapdos Galarian form, which is cool. Right, I'm wondering, 4 minutes, if I really rocket it. Game's being glitchy today. Sorry to hear, Leon. Give it one more restart, if you can do.
I mean, it's a...
One more restart, because I think we've got one more raid potential, unless there are some very late egg hatches, but we'll find out. Now the sun is on the screen, and I can't see what you guys are saying. Max Gaming, hello. Welcome into the stream. Congrats on the Shadow Shiny Cacnea. Very nice. That won't be in the it won't be in the rocket rotation for too much longer, because I think we're going to get a rocket event in July. We're going to get one. So those shadow shinies from the team leaders will shuffle once again. But welcome to the Shadow Shiny Catnip Club. Quickly, when the rotation came around, I wasn't expecting to get one, and it just popped up. Like, hey, I'm here. Same with the Trapinch. Both of them came through very quickly. All of these things you're talking about, by the way, shadow shinies and stuff like that, they're all videos on the channel. If you want to spool back and have a look at some event grinds and things, we do things pretty hardcore here on the channel. We sometimes for events grind for a full 24 hours without sleep and put that up as a long form video, and they can be very, very good. 1987, kind of a bit mid. Our rare XL candy. Let's go. Fantastic. Shiny hunting today. Welcome. MRSP, welcome to the stream. Paola, welcome to the stream. Michael Myers, good to see you in the stream. Quality name. Not the shiny Zapdos, but hopefully one of the people in the raid did manage to bag it. That would be good. 1972 for Kevin, not shiny. Sandra, 1981, but not shiny, unfortunately. Bubba G, congrats on nabbing a hundo from today. Was it the 2015 or was it the 2519? Was it boosted or non-boosted? Massive congrats. It's a really good hundo to have. Well, every legendary is a good hundo to have, but Zapdos is actually a very usable electric type. Michael Mars, thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Welcome to the crew, the crowd. Boom, hit the excellent, beautiful. 2015 not boosted. That's the one we're looking for. Yeah, smashing to hear somebody getting some hundo success today. 1962. Sorry for the poor IV Charlie Todd, but thanks for jumping in. Justina Murray, thank you for sticking with the stream. Have a good rest of your day, and hopefully see you again very soon. We will be live streaming Goomy Community Day, the first hour of it, so hopefully pop back then. There's the capture, beautiful. I wonder if we'll have enough time on this raid. How long's on it? 30 seconds. We won't be able to get invites out for that one. No way. Oh, there's a late egg hatch up there. Perfect. Yeah, because I could jump in myself, but I wouldn't be able to send invites, unfortunately. So we're going to wander up to Ealing Green as our final raid for the session, because that's a nice late egg hatch. Noah GT, welcome to the stream. People tuning in from all over the place. We're going for one final raid. Linz, 1973. Right, let's go. Sue has one pass left. Nice. One pass remaining. Shall I send you an Alolan Geodude? Seriously, why is this in raids? Like, why? If you're going for an electric themed thing, there are so many better options to have as a tier 1. Honestly. Like, yes, you could put... Mareep would be a bit meh, but at least Ampharos has a Mega Evolution. Or, you know, Electrike as a Mega. Something along those lines. Alolan Geodude is just pointless. We don't know if the Shadow Legendary in question will be Rayquaza. Not sure yet. I'd like to think so, but when it switches round, typically what happens is the Shadow raids are quite an old raid boss rotation. So I think we'll be getting a return of Shadow Lugia, Shadow Shiny Lugia, although somewhere in the code, this is interesting, there was rumours or data minings of Shadow Apex Lugia making a return, and I don't know whether that will be research again or whether it might actually be raids, because both Lugia and Ho-Oh have Shadow Apex versions, which are even better than their regular Shadow versions. So it's either going to be Shadow Lugia or Shadow Apex Lugia in that raid weekend. because Rayquaza Shadow has to come to the Giovanni battle circle first, and that will happen in July. Because we have Groudon at the moment. Giovanni gives you Groudon if you battle it. Dwayne, good evening to you, my man. How are you? Hope all is a-okay. I would say it's not likely to be Shadow Rayquaza in the raids, because they've never dropped a Shadow Legendary into the raid cycle before it's been in the Giovanni battles. Look how long it took them to put the Legendary Johto Shadow Beasts back into raids. They were last available in 2020 from Giovanni battles, and they really milked the Kanto birds. The Kanto birds made 2 or 3 rotations in the course of over a year, which is mad. But sometimes Niantic can be full of surprises, we'll have to see. Well, since we're walking up actually, so we've done 8 raids. No, we've done quite a few more raids. We've done 10 raids tonight. We nabbed a shiny, which is great. Very cool. Best IV unfortunately was 1995, which is still 20 CP off of the hundo, but it's a 91%, it's not too terrible. But the XL Candy is good, 234. We do need a bit more to be able to max some stuff. In terms of the Zapdos collection, we've got quite a few. So I've got 3 Galarian Zapdos in the storage to my name. This is the best one of the bunch. 15 attack, very nice. We have some good IV Shadow, one from a raid game. That is level 50'd. We have... where is it? The original Go Fest 2020. 96 Shadow. And 200%. There we go. From 2018. This was actually caught on the raid day. The raid day event back in 2018, and then this one was on a return rotation in September 2020. Ooh, Frigibacks. Wild Frigibacks. That's very nice. Wouldn't mind a bit of extra candy for that one. Bert Bar, hello, good to see you. How's it going on the other side of the pond? Are you online? Because we've got one more Zapdos raid. Oh, so nearly a Nundo. So close to a Nundo, can you believe it? That was right there. Timber. Nice spawn. Could have been shiny. And Dedenne. Dedenne. Favourite Pokemon. My personal favourite Pokemon is Trico. I'm a really big fan of Generation 3 entirely, but Gen 3 starter, love it. They're all really good, but Trico. I like my Gecko's methods. Right, let's invite some people. Batman of Texas. Jerry's on the line. There we go, there we go. Okay, that's batch numero 1 sent. Let me see if... there we go. I don't know why you weren't showing up as online before, Bert, but there's the invite coming your way. I've noticed that quite a Frigiback seems to spawn a little bit more frequently now. I find them a bit more often, but I do tend to be out and about, as you see. If you're following the channel, if you watch the videos and stuff, I'm out and about all the time making content. So you'll be able to, you know, see more spawns the more you walk around. I mean, on a decent day, we'll do over 20 kilometers walking per day in less than 7 hours. So we do tend to go pretty quickly on these things. Right, let's see. Leon, can you jump in? I hope you can do. Let's invite Sophie, and then we'll invite it's Disney Mum Rachel online. Let's see. No, she's not. I'll ping her an invite anyway. See if we can go lucky friends. Fantastic. Get Frigibacks every now and again. And around, same with Basculin. Yeah, Basculin seems to be a bit of a spawn for this event. Yeah, it's already been told. It's already been said. Adrian, in fact, I've addressed directly, say I'm not adding people from chat. I've actually said go and join the Discord server, which you can find linked in the description. It's also been posted by Nightbot when the mods have called up the command. Invite just isn't there for him even after restarting. Maybe he's maxed out. Maybe he's done 5 raids and it's out. Perhaps. Because it did, when I invited that wave of people, it showed that 2 people were maxed out for the day. So perhaps Leon is done and dusted. Well, this is one final raid for Zapdos for the evening. Favourite is Sorg. Good little shiny. Good little shiny on that one. Little purple blue man. Yeah, because it's, unless you look, if you've got a local raid, Linz, then Leon, tap on the raid and see if you can remote into it. That's the best way to tell, because it doesn't, unless you are looking specifically at the number you have of remotes left, you won't be able to know you've maxed out. You just won't get invites, even though somebody pushes the invite button. They'll get notified, in my case, me, that someone is maxed out, but it won't actually tell you. Ice types. Let's go. Sork's okay. Sork's okay as a Pokemon. You know, interesting duo with Throw and regional in the Pokemon Go game. No, the red Pokemon I think is Throw. Throw is the red one. Sork is the blue version. They, I guess, were version exclusives. They'll probably be version exclusives if they do version exclusives for the tour event. Come on, Zapdos is nearly done and dusted. He is maxed out. There we go. That's mystery solved. It is easy to miss that notification, so don't feel too bad. But final raid, very best of luck. Oh dear, 1963. Awful. Awful stats. But level up with Zophie, fantastic. And oh, rare XL candies. We've got 3 rare XL candy tonight. And considering we only need, what was it, 9? That's a third of the job done. Sue, Shadow Rhyperior. I'm very jealous. Goodness me. Somebody really not getting the message. I'm not adding people from chat. I've said that. The mods have said that. If you keep spamming, you'll earn a constant timeout. But 1995, my year, Sue. This isn't shiny, unfortunately. Sadly, no sparkles. We'll see if there's a late raid anywhere else, but I don't think there is. There didn't seem to be any block gyms that were quite right. Burt Bar 1971. Sorry for the lack of sparkles, my dude. God, can you imagine they put in Amorous in raids for July after all that grinding? In terms of the Zapdos, we're up to 240, which is great. And yeah, as you can see, no more Zapdos dotted around. What I will do though, because we've now got Cloudy Boost, let's do the Machop. We've got a team leader stop. Let's do the Machop to finish up, and while we do that, we can have a little chatter. I think I've got the right team. I hope I have, because this is the different phone. This is the live stream phone. I don't typically do the rocket grunts on this one, so we'll see what we have. Hopefully, it's a possible thing. Right, there we go. Spam. Birdbar, thank you very much for the super chat, my friend. Thank you for the support as always. Looking forward to seeing you at New York Go Fest. Love the Instagram. Thank you very much. I need to do a bit more on the old Instagram because I've got so many AR photos that I need to publish, including a nice one with 2 shiny Emolgas, which I need to update because I've now got 3. I need to do 3 shiny Emolga photo. That'd be great. Gallade, we can take it down. Yes, appreciate the support. The super chats. I think there were 3 of them tonight that came on through. Kerry, hello. Tuning in just in time for the last bits of the stream. Hope you're good. Hope you're having a good day. And same for Zachary as well. Mason M, welcome in. Here we go. Chunk down the Gallade. There we go. And then it should be Tyranitar. Yep, Tyranitar and Bish Bash Bosh hit the Lucario. Let's see if we can get a Shadow Shiny Machop with a weather boost. 'Cause why not? Let's go, go, go. We've got a shiny Zapdos for time, maybe a shiny Machop as well. Shadow Shiny Love's not been the best this wave, but then we haven't really pushed too much. Come on. Kerry, thank you very much for the super sticker. Appreciate the dono. Thank you, thank you. Got a 12-kilometer reg. Lovely stuff. And not the green dude. And 446 I think is pretty meh. So we're going to look to wrap up this stream here. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. And good to see a few sparkles flying around here and there. Mostly nabbed by Mike Griffin, but hey, I think it's deserved after quite a few legendary runners over the last couple of weeks. Kind of a dead 2-star, so in the bin it goes. Fantastic. But it's been wonderful to have so many new people joining as well. Stick around because we're going to live stream on Sunday to make sure we cover Gumi Community Day. That'll be the next major video, I think. We'll have a little video going up fairly soon, probably tomorrow or Friday, covering the Slumbering Sands tips video, because there should be some interesting things to go for in that one. And follow me on social medias, as I said, Instagram in particular, because we're going to be covering a 24-hour challenge and you'll get live updates through the story mode of that. And sometimes we descend into madness, particularly during the night session when we're sleep deprived. It could be quite entertaining to look at. But appreciate you all. Thank you very much for the super chat, Adrian. Thank you right at the last minute. And thank you finally to the mod squad, who really do put in the time and effort and help keep these streams rocking and rolling smoothly and swiftly. I fully appreciate the team. Fantastic. But until the next time, people, I'll say do take care and have a good rest of the day.